Now we're so
say?
good. So hello everybody, welcome back to Was This Helpful episode 3.
4.
This is 4?
4. This is 4. I'm a week behind in the edit. I'm sorry.
You're weak and you're behind.
So I am weak and behind, and my behind is weak. So I have to say something before we even start this episode. I'm running a bit right now. You guys don't know what it is, but there's a small chance that the bit tanks this episode of the podcast.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'd done some pre-testing, but there's just a small chance that the bit that I'm running
What's
will
the bit?
destroy this
Can't wait.
episode.
It's
I
420.
can't. I'm not going to tell you yet. I'll tell you eventually.
Not to me.
Yes.
Is it 420?
It's 120.
Oh, fuck.
Well, you better
No, not
smoke
to
weed
Dan.
on camera.
I really don't. That would be like so
Is it
like
it's a
physically confusing.
it's
To
legal in
smoke
New York.
weed and
No,
talk
I
at the
just
same
it would be a
time.
lot of like going to get the stuff and then like holding the it would be like
Yeah.
confusing, cumbersome.
I really wish I had more limbs. I'm always jealous of
Yeah.
octopi.
The guy from Clones.
Oh my god, for you, that would be
That'd
crazy.
be awesome.
In the diner guy with all the arms.
Dex.
Oh,
General Krell.
buddy.
Do you guys remember the?
Yeah,
Do you guys remember
Dexter Jetster.
the fucking that Clone Wars arc, Darkness on Umbara? Some of the darkest episodes of the Clone Wars.
No, I don't.
There was General
I didn't watch a
Krell. He
ton
was that
of Clone Wars.
species, and he pitted the spoiler alert. I just watched the episodes. Actually, I can't explain
Is Dexter
better than.
Jetster in the episode?
No, it's the same like species.
Oh,
It's
nice.
the same species. General Krell.
I'd love to
but
see
I
those
can't ruin
guys,
it for you,
but
'cause-
jacked. I probably
Yeah.
won't see it, Francie.
His first name is
I've had
Pong,
so long.
that Jedi.
Pong Krell. Yeah, I'm working my way through Clone Wars with my friend Davi but we're
Nice.
watching every episode. We're like not skipping.
Oh yeah.
And I mostly skip around a lot. So we're like watching all of like the Jar Jar episodes and like the Padme episodes. No hate.
Yeah,
I
no
just don't
hate.
love
It's
those
just
episodes.
it's just get to the Darth Maul.
Literally. Get to the Bad Batch. Get to
Yeah.
that
I think
the Yoda
We've got to be
shit
allowed
in
to hate
season
on
6.
Jar Jar, right? It's 2025.
yeah,
but
we have to be able to
Padme-
say this.
Oh, we were allowed to hate on Jar Jar this whole
I'll
time.
say it. I think Clone Wars Padme is not the same character, and it's weird to me.
Sure.
Sure.
And I'm the only one brave enough to say it.
Well, you're definitely
Well,
the
you're
only
the
one
only
I've
one of us
heard say
that's.
it. Yeah,
Who
you're definitely the
cares?
only one. He said no one else is brave enough to say it. You're the only one who noticed. I mean, I feel like they're
yeah,
all
I
different
just-
characters. I feel like all the Obi-Wans
Except
are
Obi-Wan.
different. I feel all the Obi-Wans
No,
are fucking different.
Obi-Wan. I feel like Obi-Wan in the Clone Wars, that's Ewan McGregor. I feel like they did him super well.
I feel
Anakin
like
is-
he's different than in the fucking in 6, 7 than
You
in
know-
fucking 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
I think he's
Well, yeah.
different.
That's a
I
different
think he's
guy.
different, but I'm almost okay with it because there's interviews that you could watch with Ewan McGregor, and he's like he watches Alex Guinness tapes before he watched Alex Guinness tapes before he acted, in each scene. Like he would mainline Alec Guinness, the guy who played old Obi-Wan, and then go into the scene to act. And so he was definitely
Yeah.
playing Alec Guinness playing Obi-Wan. But that's like his job, So I think all the subsequent
Yeah.
versions of Obi-Wan, they're playing the previous guy playing Obi-Wan.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
all
It's just
in
like
a
their
sick
job.
telephone game.
Exactly. It's because
It's
but it's their
unfortunate.
job, and I'm not upset about it, because that's
Yeah,
their
that's
job.
whatever.
I'm not upset about Ewan McGregor's
I'm not upset
Obi-Wan.
about it. I'm not upset about it. But
And I'm not upset
I'll
about
tell you what
Clone
I
Wars
am upset
Obi-Wan.
about. I'll tell you what I am upset about. I'm upset about lightsaber combat shifting so drastically between the prequels and 4, 5, 6. I hate that. Like episode 4,
Yeah.
it's like an actual sword fight with people, with human beings, with like fucking sticks that are heavy and stuff, and like 1, 2, and 3, they're just doing fucking cartwheels and backflips.
Well, but
And
then
throwing their
Clone Wars
lightsabers
is also
around and
so
shit.
different.
Yeah,
'Cause
well,
obviously in
that's
animation,
literally
you can make
cartoon
it-
violence.
You can
Clone
make
Wars
it like,
has to be allowed to be different in that way just because of its
Yes.
cartoons.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I give Star Wars so much leeway for being completely different on whatever media you're watching, I'm like totally fine with it.
Yeah, but you're a
I'm
simp.
just like a
That's
Yeah, you're a Star Wars. You're a fanatic.
I'm a little bit of a well.
You're
I don't
like-
know. There are
you're-
some
you're
like
a
Star Wars
junkie, dude.
fanatics who would be like, you know nothing.
Well, sure. But
But
that's
I
like a
am very
heroin.
into it,
It's like a
and I watch it
heroin
a lot.
addict looking at another heroin addict and being like, "Man, you don't even.
you
You're
don't
not
even
even
know.
doing enough
do it."
heroin, dude. You're not a real
Yeah.
junkie."
I have like a schedule with my friend of like, okay, we're gonna finish Clone Wars, we're gonna watch Revenge, then we're gonna watch Rebels, and then by that point, hopefully Andor 3 will be out. We like
Andor
have it all
3?
set out. Yeah.
Is Andor 2 out?
Oh, I guess it's Andor 2.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking like, damn, have I been sleeping under a rock that aggressively?
That's gonna be great. I love that show. We watched The Skeleton Crew, and it was okay. Again, they've messed with the ending, like with the other one. The recently
I
came
was
out.
I was wondering
Okay.
what you were gonna say. You in particular was gonna say about Skeleton Crew. I haven't seen it either, but every time a new piece of Star Wars media comes out, I'm like, I know at least one person who cares.
Well, there's
Yeah,
this one
true.
character that they made. I don't know. They broke the laws of cuteness with this character. They managed to create a character so cute that he's like up there with some of my favorite Star Wars characters to watch.
What's the name?
Because they just his name is Neil. He's a
Neat.
blue elephant boy.
Wait, is it the same as Max Rebo?
I don't know.
Wait, so
Dan, your knowing of these names is quite impressive.
Oh, Max Rebo, he's the blue elephant from Revenge
of
of the
course,
Sith.
yeah.
Obviously.
from 6. So Neil, what
I don't remember.
Just
if
the
he has
regular
last
name Neil Star Wars?
Yeah, Neil Skeleton Crew.
Oh,
know.
Skeleton Crews. Okay,
Yeah.
it's crazy when
Hello,
you
my
get a
name
real
is
name.
Neil Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh
it's
yeah, dude, he's adorable. What? Wait, he's in
He's
fucking
so
Star Wars?
cute.
Oh my god, dude, the game
Yeah.
has changed. This isn't even like, wow. This is like, look at the size of those eyes. This is literally Dumbo.
I mean, like, the thing about that show is, like, they do, like, kids being just dumb really well. Like, I mean, I get that kids aren't dumb. They're smart. They're smart.
Oh
as
no,
they can
Francie,
be.
kids are dumb. I can confirm.
Yeah,
But they don't make the kids have superpowers. They don't make the kids be, like, crazy capable. They're just
I'm a
children.
person, and my name is Anakin.
Oh, my God.
Hit the nose. Someone erased it
I
from the
love that
archive
movie.
now.
Francie, you were just kind of destroyed by Dan bringing that up. What is your response to that?
no, I know. I'm agreeing with her.
Genuinely think
Oh.
that might be my favorite Star Wars movie.
What?
I mean, same.
One? Oh,
Phantom.
yeah, all right. That's a based pick. I mean, I love the part where the droids get out of that fucking big tube, the big brown shit log tube on the green and the grassy place. And they're all crumpled up
yeah.
in little balls, and then they like straighten their legs, and then they like put their chin up, and then their arms like activate, and they start marching. Like, that's a fucking great scene.
I mean,
They
is that like the
unpack
first
themselves.
battle droid scene?
No, the first battle droid scene is like the first scene in the movie.
Oh, right.
The
Well, yeah,
escape.
I love
First
that
time we
movie. I
see
think
him.
it's so poorly kind of put together,
It feels very
but I
slapdash.
love it. Yeah.
But it feels
and
it's
I like
very
Revenge
watchable.
more than Clones.
Explain what you mean by
Yeah, Clones is
slapdash,
bad.
because I could see the sequels as slapdash because
Well, the
You
sequels,
know,
I don't even want to talk
The
about
se-
it.
sequels are just are like
But-
like I can understand
I
somebody
ruined
everything I
apologizing
love.
for episodes 1, 2, and
I can
3,
even
but
see like
si-
Rogue
six, seven,
One
eight,
as
nine.
pretty slapdash.
Oh yeah,
Rogue
I
One
think
is
Rogue
an
One is very
amazing
slapdash.
movie.
It's been a while
But
since I
I
saw Rogue
love
One.
Rogue One.
but
What
I was
about
in a big
Phantom
hater mood.
Menaces?
yeah, like they fucking. Oh, now there are 2 of them. Like, they'll never beat the droidicars, and then they like beat the droidicars. Like, oh, I don't know. It feels very silly.
Windows screensaver of special effects. Like, the special effects are like of the time, but it's just funny in retrospect.
Yeah. Then they team up with fucking Jar Jar Binks and go to the underwater world. They just go with him. Because like,
And they
yeah,
just
here we
have,
are, just
like, a
landed on
thing
this
that-
planet.
You know why that kind of works though is because it just makes what's his name, Liam Neeson, look even more based. That he's just based enough that he's cool with that. You know,
I wouldn't trust that shit.
He's just like,
I don't know.
I'm Liam Neeson. Yeah, because you're not Liam Neeson.
And then he uses his
He can-
force powers to like, well, he uses his force powers to like win a bet, and then like,
Oh my
doesn't
God.
use his
Oh,
force
yeah,
powers
yeah.
to like save the kid's mom too. He has to let the kid's mom die. Like, dude, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
What?
That
you
is
you
fucked
that
up.
got this
introduces some
infinite foresight.
crazy morals.
Like, yeah, he has this infinite foresight where he can use the force to change the course of history, and he can't see that this kid is gonna get fucking sad. Like this super
Well, I think
powerful
that
Jesus kid.
He's trying to like, I could literally go off so hard. I don't fully
You guys are
understand
crazy.
Qui-Gon's motivations.
'Cause
and
there
I think
isn't it.
that's part of the plot. That's like a little bit of like, that is such a plot hole, is Qui-Gon's like full motivations. But that movie gives us one of my top 3 favorite Star Wars fights, which is the
yeah.
laser, Ray Shield, Darth Maul, and
Yeah, it's a
Qui-Gon
great, it's a great
fight.
moment.
Well, it's just beautiful. I mean, the
Yeah,
whole
it's a
thing.
beautiful sequence.
The music.
The mu-
And then
that's
Darth
the
Maul
best
just
music.
like straight up getting cut in half and then not dying.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
he
being
he,
dead.
he died.
Yeah, he
I'm sorry
totally
to say,
died, and
Francie,
then they like,
that part of the Clone Wars is invalid.
yeah,
No,
dude.
it is, because that gives us another one of my top fights, which is Ahsoka and Darth Maul. Also, there's some like interesting Maul lore, which is like how
Maul
he
lore.
survived after he got cut in half.
Yeah,
was
not
like
only
created.
not only did he get cut in half, but he fell down a bottomless fucking pit.
and then
presumably
went to like
hit the ground.
the trash planet.
I feel like I just
Well, he,
heard a
like-
joke go through Dan's brain and not make it out of his mouth, which is when Francie said mall lore, Dan was like, oh, where the J.C. Penney used to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Did that happen inside your head, Dan?
I was like, oh, Maul lore. Then
There
I
was a
didn't,
joke that
I
needed
didn't
to come
formulate
out.
anything because I was like, I don't want to slow us down.
But so when Maul went to the trash planet, he got like taken out with the trash, and then he created this like spider body and legs out of metal, and
While
they were
being
held
in
together
half.
with they were held together with the Force and like his rage. And then he
Right.
So I always thought that was some really cool Force.
Could he
lore of-
sell rage as an adhesive in spaceports? they could hold the way it binds metal to flesh.
And Maul's ultimate death scene in Rebels is very cool, because you see Obi-Wan kind of
No, that
doing
scene
this
is cool.
final evolution into the New Hope Obi-Wan, because he like changes his stance from Qui-Gon's stance to the stance we see in.
I saw the clip
Four.
of that scene. It's cool.
It's cool.
I agree.
I don't know. I like what they did with Maul. Sue me.
I mean, it's great with like Star Wars. It's like you get all these cool characters, and like people have just come up with ways to keep them alive. Like Boba
Yeah,
Fett, pretty
it's so
Boba Fett
dangerous.
pretty definitively got eaten by that sand monster.
Well, but
Yeah,
then
and
they
he
dropped.
died. No way.
He died like a bitch too. He fucking made a mistake
Yeah.
and fell in.
Well, I think what they did with Boba Fett was like so unfair. I watched the Book of Boba Fett many, many times, especially that episode that's all about the Mandalorian, episode 5. That is probably the episode of any TV show that I've watched the most. That is such a fucking good episode. And then season 3 of Mando, I don't even want to talk about it, but that was a great episode.
Robert
Boba Fett,
Rodriguez,
they,
director.
like- Yeah.
Who's that guy?
He's
It's
my favorite
awesome.
director.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
my
Awesome.
God.
He made my favorite movie of all time, Planet Terror.
Dude, I haven't even
should
heard
watch
of that
it.
before. What the hell?
Oh, it's fucking awesome. I mean, you wouldn't like it. It's super violent. It's got a lot of gore, and people's heads explode and get shot and stuff. It's fucking awesome. You probably wouldn't like it though. Then he also
Valid.
made fucking Spy Kids.
Oh my God.
Because this guy he's got two sides. He's got two sides. He loves making super violent shit and super cool, awesome violence, and then he loves making silly movies for his kids.
based.
That's cute.
I love that.
Yeah, it's hella based. Yeah. He's the fucking pendulum. It's great.
Yeah, that
man,
is such a good episode.
love Planet
I
Terror.
used to meet up with my friend Nico for lunch every single day. And every day for about 2 weeks, we would sit down at lunch, table by the window, and I would start telling her the plot of that episode. Every day for 2 weeks.
What the
And she was
fuck?
cool with it.
And she was just like, "Oh, okay."
Did she have
and then
headphones
what?
in?
No.
Yeah. Was she playing
This is
2048
just like
on her phone the whole time?
no. She was just listening to me go. This is like.
Did she
This
have
is
her
a best
headphones
friend.
in?
No.
No, Fritzy, this isn't a best friend. This is a chat bot.
What do you mean? She was
This is
just happy
your
to
friend
be
is an
there.
Claude
AI.
would do. Yeah, this is what Claude would do.
That ain't your friend.
Well, it
That's
wasn't
Chat
like
GPT.
it wasn't. Shut up! It wasn't like a 30-minute rant every day. Sometimes it would just be like a shorter amount of time that I would talk about it. But I was just super hyper fixated, and she's just like, I like talking to you. It was.
Are you
nothing.
exaggerating? Is this a bit?
No, I think I talked about it every day for 2 weeks.
Wow.
With no 0 days off.
I mean, I don't remember. This was like probably 3. I don't know time.
I
but
mean,
it was
live
a
your
number of years
dream.
ago.
I'm just flabbergasted. And a
Yeah,
little bit
friends like that are
suspicious of
probably rare.
Nicole's. A little bit suspicious of Nicole's biological origins.
Do you think she was just looking at your lips moving and just kind of zoning out?
No, I think she's a real one. I would listen to her talk about whatever.
I mean, I know Nicole's a real one. I'm just saying she
Oh,
might
absolutely.
be a real robot.
Programmed
AI
to
sentience.
make you feel good.
I mean,
And renovate houses.
She is still she's still going. It's become like a tradition of whenever I go to Pittsburgh now, she'll give me an Adderall and we'll do drywall, and it's amazing.
Drywall and Adderall.
She'll give me some drywall and we'll do Adderall.
Is that what I said?
No.
Oh. No, yeah, she had someone come over and while I was doing drywall, and he was like, "What do you do? What do you guys want to do?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm locked in. I'm not moving. You guys can do whatever you want."
That's
doing drywall.
crazy.
Yeah. That's
So,
pretty cool.
I try to be reciprocal with with you know,
Yeah.
because she listens to me rant, and I try to give back in kind in turn.
Yeah, got to give back to the community.
Yeah.
So, you remember how the first episode I fixed some pipes?
Yes.
Yes.
So, there's a small leak from when and I knew this. It's like a little dripping leak. And it's a leak where the pipe goes into the house and it's frozen. It's cold there. And ever since then, the ice has built up. And now, in our bathroom, in the hole where the pipe comes in, there is a block of ice that finishes at floor level and goes down 5 feet. And it's just a block of ice that surrounds the pipe. And the water hasn't frozen, but it's been dripping.
How?
And now, what?
How did it not freeze despite the block of ice?
Well, the
'Cause they
water's
keep
been, yeah,
keep the water
the water's
on.
been flowing, and the water takes warmth from the planet and brings it up to the surface.
That's
so
so
there's this-
crazy.
That's
There's a
pretty
block of ice in
cool.
our house.
Okay, water in motion, it just has to be really cold, but it'll still freeze.
So yeah, that's true. But also, this water isn't that cold because it's bringing warmth up from the center of the Earth.
Oh, yeah.
Not the center.
Yeah.
From
Center of
500
the
feet
Earth.
below the Earth. Yeah, no, our well
That's not
actually
the
goes
center.
down to the core.
I saw something the other day that made me laugh. It was like, the only thing stopping you from digging a hole through the earth is that your shovel would melt.
Is that your shovel wood what?
It's true.
Your shovel would melt.
Yeah.
It's true.
You need one made of fucking adamantium.
Is that a
Yeah.
real thing?
I
No.
don't know. It's the shit that Wolverine's made of.
Oh,
Adamant is an old-fashioned word for diamond. And so adamant means, like, if you have a will of adamant, that means you have a will of diamond. And so adamantium just means like it's real hard.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
real
you
hard.
Need, like, you need shit made of like a fake mineral. How about like tungsten?
All right, so if you-
when would tungsten melt? And could you dig? How close could you get?
Okay, so I think that tungsten melts at 3600 Frankenstein.
Stop calling it that.
I think it's so funny. I think that could one of you
Frankenstein means Fahrenheit. Frankenstein means
It does.
Fahrenheit for the listeners at home.
Google that? Yeah, and
When
once
does
again,
tungsten melt?
Melting point of
Yeah.
tungsten.
it's very refractory. My guess is 36.
Oh shit! I'm searching images. Oh, okay, so we got 6,000.
6192.
Yeah, that's what I got. too.
Fahrenheit? Is it
Yeah.
is it 3600 Celsius?
3,400
34.
Celsius.
Okay, so I'm not completely insane. But that's so I knew that it was really freaking hot. So
That's-
it melts at
that's wicked fucking
6,000
hot.
Frankenstein.
How
And-
hot's the center of the Earth?
Hotter than that. The
Oh,
center
sure,
of the
but how
Earth is
much
as hot
hotter?
as the surface of the sun.
No fooling.
What?
So
That's
I think
fucking
that
crazy.
It's in the area of 1,000,000 Kelvin, but editing Eli is definitely gonna fact check that.
Center of the Earth temperature.
Yeah.
The temperature at the center of the Earth is around 5,000 to 6,000 Celsius.
Oh no, ain't no way.
And then it says
The surface-
9,000 to 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ain't no way.
Well,
Is
this
this
is the
AI
AI
overview?
answer. Yeah, it's the
Ain't
AI.
no way. Ain't no way. The surface of the sun is less than the melting point of tungsten. Ain't no way.
Yeah, no fucking way. That's bullshit. You could throw,
actually,
your tungsten
a little
shuttle
bit
through
more.
the fucking.
The way I was like, yeah, sounds right. I don't even remember the number we were just talking about.
Well, this is the thing: is like humans are really bad at visualizing large numbers.
Yeah, like when the number
Like-
gets bigger than like 500, I'm fucked.
Like how
I was
much?
gonna say more than 100.
How much?
honestly.
Does a cubic meter of water weigh? Do you think, you guys? Do you think it weighs
Hang on,
more
let
or
me
less than
actually
a
think,
car?
Let me actually think. Ooh, a cubic meter. So that's
Less,
that's like
less.
three. That's like a yardstick by. So that's 3 by 3 by 3 feet.
A
Also,
little
you've
bit
asked
more,
me
but
this question
correct.
before, and I still can't remember the answer.
And so
I
more or less than a
have.
car.
I have
Well,
not.
what
I
car?
don't think
what
I
car?
have. My
What
car.
car? Cars could weigh a lot.
small sedan.
Your car. Okay,
It's less.
like the Yaris.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
small
the Yaris.
sedan.
It probably weighs more than a Yaris.
So a cubic meter of water famously weighs 1 metric ton, which is a
Whoa.
bit more than an imperial ton.
God, the fucking metric system
What
is so
does that
awesome.
mean? How much does a car weigh?
Hit. Well, a car is 2 tons on average, I think. But that's
But a
metric
imperial,
ton.
so it's around this. You guys would have to check metric versus imperial, but I would say it's relatively similar.
Okay.
It's within order of
Okay.
magnitude.
That kind of makes sense to me, but like weights, I have no idea how much anything weighs.
So here's another question, you guys. Are there more trees or stars?
Fuck you. There's got to be more stars.
Stars.
There's got to
'Cause
be more
that's
stars.
unlimited. That's
there's
literally
Okay,
unlimited.
do you mean stars that we can see?
Wait, but there might be infinite trees too.
Not
There's
stars
not
that we
infinite
can
trees.
see.
Considering a tree.
Trees
Not
on
stars
Earth
that we can
versus
see.
stars. So all stars.
There's not infinite
all,
of
hey
either
now,
one.
you're an all. Sorry, I was singing.
There's more stars. There's more stars.
There has to be more stars, dude.
There's more
Period.
stars. You guys win. There's more stars and it's not close.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
That's like,
like,
what
if
is
you're
there
thinking
more
about, like,
fucking chess pieces or fucking sand?
Chess moves or chess possible positions. Is that what or are you saying possible
No, just
games?
chess. No,
Just pieces.
Just pieces. Mm-hmm. There's only like
So-
30.
Have you heard about how long is 1,000,000 seconds?
Ooh, it's pretty long.
Oh God.
Yeah, have a guess.
Like
Is there a fast way to find to
a
convert
million
seconds
seconds.
to like days? Is there a fast way to do it, or do I got to time the something by 60 like 100 fucking times?
So 1 million divided
second
by
one.
60.
Would be minutes.
Correct.
would be minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Divided
By 60 divided by 24. Don't work it out. I'm asking you guys to estimate.
Fucking hell, this is so
It'd be
hard.
it'd be a long time. Not like long. So a million.
What does that
divided by
mean,
60?
Fasto?
Oh,
Like, it wouldn't- I don't think it'd be more than, like, 10 years.
524,600 minutes. Oh, that's minutes.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be
What
more.
was-
what
I don't
did
think
you
it'd be
just-
more than like 10 years. Somewhere between 1 and 10
Correct.
years.
It is not more than 10 years.
So somewhere between 1 and 10 years, dude. I don't know.
Nope,
A
not
million.
even close.
A
No.
year.
It's
year
actually
is-
12 days.
Oh.
You're fucking joking.
Do the math.
Oh, I'm sorry. In my head, I must have got it confused with billion.
No, yeah. So
I
billion
didn't-
is
I just had no idea.
so billion would be 100 would be 1,000 times 12 days. So 10,000 days.
So
Right.
if
On
Elon
the-
Musk bought a million gumball machines a day, how many days could he do that before he ran out of money?
Oh, that's yeah. So let's say that they're $100.
Well, how much does a gumball machine?
I don't know. I
We could
guessed
we could get a
$100.
better answer than that. Hang on, look, gumball machine price. 65
Okay. So
$65 for a
for a
gumball
gumball.
machine?
Gumball's not included though. So
Francie,
we
do you
could
wanna
round, we
try
could
to
round
mental
up,
math
we could
this,
round
or
up to
shall I?
70. We could round up to 70 because it's got to have gumballs in it.
So the
Right.
question is about $500 billion divided by 70.
Yeah.
Long division will take me a second.
Because I want him to buy a million of them a day. So 70 million.
Oh, okay. So it's 500 billion divided by 70 million.
Yeah. How many millions of gumball machines could this guy have?
500,000 divided by 70. It's 500,000 divided by 50. 10,000 and a little bit. It would be like a little bit more than 10,000 days is my guess.
10,000 days, and that's how many years? Hang on.
Jesus Christ, that's a long time to buy
Divided by 365.
that many gumball machines.
So
every
he
day.
could do it for almost 30 years. He could do it for 27 years. He could buy a million gumball machines every day for 27 years.
I'm going to
That's a
need
really
somebody to
good
check
way
my
of
math there because
representing.
I get this stuff wrong sometimes.
Right, so we're
Wait,
doing-
what's
It's 500
So 5 billion.
It's 500 billion divided by
Oh,
70
How many
million.
how many zeros
this is
that?
not my journey.
500. So
509 zeros divided by 70 and 6 zeros.
no, it's not 9 zeros. It'd be
509
oh.
zeros.
okay. This divided by 7 and 6 zeros. Yeah, so like 71. Yeah, 71,000. And that's days.
This is a real was this helpful moment.
71,000.
Oh, okay, so order of magnitude, I was
Uh,
right. But not that close.
71,000. Fuck, clear. 71, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, 'cause 7 times 7 is 49. Eli, you're an
71,000 divided by
idiot.
365.
Oh
No,
my
that's-
god.
Wow, wait a minute. I must be way off. Now I'm getting like
Did
200,000
you do
years.
7 million instead of 70 million?
No, 7 million is the correct number.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Is it? Wait.
Keep going.
Yeah,
doing great.
70 times 1
I thought it
million.
was
No,
70.
it's 70 million. It is 70 million. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I was wrong. Just fuck.
Because you said
I got to
7
start
and
again.
6 zeros. It's 70.
It's
with
70
6
million.
zeros.
I did say that.
1, 2. That's 500
Dan,
million.
you
I don't know why
idiot.
I
No.
didn't just say it before.
So it's 5 and then 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 zeros. That's for 500 billion. All right, divided by 70. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yes, that's correct.
7,000 days. Okay. This divided
So that's
by
what she said.
365 is about 20 years.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. You're gonna, dude. I don't know. We're
You were
we're
close.
recording.
Oh, did I
all
You
say
this.
said 30
10,000?
years.
I feel like this is a win.
We're recording all of this. You don't have to ask me.
Yeah, no, that's true. I said 10,000, and I'm counting that as a win because long division in your head. I did miss a really, really, really obvious trick,
Ooh.
which is
So
7
he
times
could do-
7
you
is
could buy 1 million
49. So
gumball
I should
machines
have
a
known
day
that
for
the
20
answer
years.
must start with the digit 7. Because 500. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
would
Or-
definitely be better than what he's
Actually,
choosing
no,
to
I
do
think
with
that's
his money.
better
Yeah.
than
But it
his
wouldn't be
actual
good.
life choices.
Yeah. I mean, that many millions of gumball machines. Just think about how much joy that would bring.
It's
all the
unambiguously
children.
better.
All of his 13 kids with different
Yeah,
people.
except the 12 that
Family
he talks
values.
to,
Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
What?
because he hates one of his kids
Oh, right.
because they're trans.
Yeah.
So he'd buy
Family
millions
values.
of gumball machines and not give them one.
Millions every day.
Yeah, a million gumball machines a day, and he doesn't give
This
one.
is crazy. This is a crazy, not
Yeah, that
analogy,
sounds
but
right.
like
Sounds
hypothetical.
right.
But like, it's
Millions
a good way to
every
represent
day.
just the absurdity of one person having that much money.
Yeah, dude, a million gumball machines a
Yeah.
day for 20 years. And there's still people online saying, "Oh, it's okay. It's
I
okay.
went
He
to-
should have this much money. He earned it."
My friend is an au pair, and she lives. Her family lives in this like.
Right.
She's living in this really nice ass house on the Upper West Side, and they
Nice.
have one pinball machine,
Nice.
and I'm like, that's rich.
I mean, a pinball machine.
But like,
you're probably,
that's my gauge.
A pinball machine. You're probably looking
That's
at 5 or
sick.
6 grand.
It was
Maybe.
so fun. She only let me play one game. She was
What?
like, we have to go. And I'm like,
Oh, come on. What table was it? What game was it?
pinball.
No, what was it, like X
What?
Files?
Oh,
Like
I get that's an
ACDC,
okay
or
reason.
what pinball machine?
Oh, I don't know.
Ah, dude, you got to
Classic.
text her.
It's
You
like a
got to
classic
text
one.
her. Could you possibly text her like now? Actually,
What type of pinball machine
or
is
what?
it?
What pinball machine? It's not what type of pinball machine. It's what pinball machine.
Okay. She's not gonna know what that means.
Yeah, she is. She's gonna say, "Oh, it's a Hulk pinball machine," or "Oh, it's X Files," or fucking.
Well, she might.
Okay, I asked.
awesome.
She might know.
I just like somehow she's gonna be like,
Sadly,
what the
there are
fuck you
people
talking
who
about?
really know.
But I asked. It was great fun. It was good fun.
pinball's
Nicest
fun.
house I've ever
All right,
been
well,
into in
looks
my
like
life.
you could get a pinball machine for 1,000. Well, you could
All
get
right, let's
one of
do
them.
it.
Yeah, one
Let's
of them
do it.
dinky pinball. Then the Jaws pinball machine, of course, is like $8,000. So it's
Can we-
all about rarity.
Can we share one pinball machine, and 3 times a year we have to ship it across the country?
Fuck no. No, a pinball. Okay, all right. Here's a good question. Weight of a pinball machine. How much
That's
you guys think a weight
so
of a pinball machine weighs?
expensive.
At least 100 pounds.
Oh, definitely.
At least 200 pounds.
250 and 350. Wow, dude, that's so heavy.
So we rent a storage unit in the middle of America. We put
it
our
would be
pinball
much
machine in
cheaper to
there.
ship ourselves to the pinball machine.
Yeah, so we get a storage unit. We put that in there. Every so often we meet there. We play some pinball. And then we
Yeah.
get lunch at a Waffle House
Yeah.
or a
Love Waffle House.
pancake, or a diner. I went to a great diner yesterday.
Oh,
I saw Wicked
Waffle House is a
yesterday.
diner. Ooh.
It was amazing. I cried a little bit, not as much as I thought. It's a beautiful musical. It is a tough watch in our current political climate.
Yeah, it's
Have
crazy
you guys ever
how-
seen Wicked?
No. I don't like musicals. I don't like musicals. There's only like a handful of musicals that I could say that I really like.
Well, the in the musical, the animals in Oz are losing their ability to speak, and for
Could they speak?
decades, I guess. Yeah, they could all speak. That was like
English?
part of it. Yeah. But there was this great drought, and so the government like used all the animals as like, they were like marginalized by the government. They were like used as like scapegoats. And since then they've been losing their ability to speak. And I just thought that was like kind of, it made me like feel uncomfortable sitting in the theater, how good of a metaphor it was.
Oh, absolutely.
Of just pushing
I mean,
it away.
Bernie Sanders said something. I forgot what he said exactly, but it was like he said like, we do not have like to be comatose. We don't have that luxury. To be in a stupor like that, we don't have that luxury. Mm-hmm. We must like stay active.
And like there's different ways of like perspective shifting, and like I don't know, I was talking to my friend and I was like, why did I stop dancing in my free time? And he was like, because we have to go to work every day.
Oh yeah.
Like you have to kind of like shift your mindset every day when you wake up and you have to do all of these things. But I think feeling more free to talk about it and having people that you can feel free to like be afraid and be just feeling bad is good. You got to lean into that, because some people don't have that. Some people don't have that sense of like community and having people around them
I think it's
that
actually very
understand
common.
that they can talk to. And I think just to have that community where you, I don't know,
Where you
it's something
have
that
a
we
space
shouldn't
to
take
feel
for granted.
bad. Fucking good vibes only. Get that shit out of my face. You can hit me with the bad vibes.
Yeah.
You can you can bring the bad vibes to me, and I will listen. I
I'll
will
meet
be
you
here
where you're
for
at.
it. I will be here for it. It's like, no, I only want to do good thing, fair weather shit, and you blow it out your fucking ass. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. Good vibes only is fucking hella toxic. I hate that crap.
Yeah. It's like, it feels like cognitive dissonance. It's like, how are you living that way? It's weird to me. Like, I don't know. But I've also been fighting with the urge to just like isolate and deal with all my own issues just like completely on my own. So I get that too. It's a double-edged sword, I guess. Actually, I don't know what my point was with that, but
That's okay.
Happens all the
So
time.
I feel like we should talk about it. So here's the thing. I'm not in my room right now, and
Where are you?
I need you guys to guess what kind of, because I'm sort of nowhere specific, but I need you to guess
You're
what
just in the
kind of
fucking
place
woods.
in this. I'm not in the woods. I need you to just guess where I am in the universe.
are you in New
Man.
York?
I am somewhere in Maine, but I'm not going to do
Are you
any
in a
narrowing. You're just going to have to take shots at it. You don't have to get it in one.
Wait, but this
Are
has
you
to do
in
with
a building?
politics somehow?
I'm not going to narrow it down. You're going to, if
Oh,
you
for
want to
fuck-
guess. No, yeah, that's.
Am I guessing XY coordinates? I'll be
doing-
here all day.
No,
Are
it's like
you
what kind of
doing
place?
a protest?
No, I'm running a bit for you guys for the pod.
Okay. Well, you're not in the woods, and you won't tell me if you're in a building, so you're probably in a building.
It's quiet. I'm not hearing
Yeah.
like background noise.
Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to guess you're in a building, because you'd be crazy. It's fucking cold.
You could be in your car. He could be in his car. He hangs
could
out.
be in
He's
his
a
car.
car dweller.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
a real good thought.
And we're on Discord, so
he's
you're
in the
probably
car.
somewhere with Wi-Fi. I don't
These
know.
are all
dude.
good
I do
I'm
have
points.
no
guessing
fucking
car
idea.
for sure. But this,
Dan is
you said
pissed.
let's talk about it. We were talking about politics, and you said let's talk about it, and then you went into this bit. So it makes me feel like there's some connection to like politics.
I will say that the reason I launched the bit now is because I didn't expect you guys to be able to guess it in like one string of guesses. So I thought I'd seed it relatively early-ish in the episode, and then like
You got to give us a hint, dude.
Are you in Waldo County?
I'm not gonna give you any hints.
I don't
I'm
think
not
we're
gonna
gonna
give you
get
any
it.
hints. I don't. You might not get it. You might not get
What's your general altitude? How close are you to sea level?
Yeah, or far
it.
away.
I would say I'm about a couple hundred, maybe 500 feet above sea level.
500 feet.
Okay, well, most of
Something like
Maine
that.
is like, that's pretty close to sea level, which is most of Maine. So I guess I was just ruling out you being on the top of a mountain.
No, he wouldn't go to the
Yes.
top of a mountain for this.
Oh, Dan, you don't even know.
I think you definitely would, but I don't understand what the bit would be. So the place that you are is we're gonna be like, oh, like it's a bit.
I don't know how loud the O is gonna be, but there's gonna be some O of some volume level, you know?
Is it an inside joke?
Is it a joke at all, or is it just a cool place?
I think the joke, if there is such a thing, is that it happened at all. Is that is that you guys
So
thought
you're
that you're
in
not
a
at
place
home.
you shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You're in a place you shouldn't be.
Oh, without a doubt.
But you're allowed to
Okay.
be? Legally?
I don't think so.
Are you trespassing?
Legally, yes. No, I'm not trespassing.
Okay, so you're in a place where you're legally allowed to be.
Correct.
Is this a business? Is this a...
He said he's not going to narrow it down. The prick.
Yeah, but sometimes he answers the question, so I'm like...
Well, I just
I'm
wanted to
trying
say that I'm not trespassing because making YouTube videos about trespassing is like a bad idea.
Yeah, recording
no, I'm
yourself
not
doing crimes is not a bad idea.
Generally
Posting it.
accepted as.
Yeah. Hey guys, vlogging from my armed robbery.
It
I
happens.
think you're in... I think you're in whatever building houses the Senate, and you're outside Susan Collins' office.
Oh my God, that would be such a fire. I actually I want to call Susan. I want to call Susan and tell her how I feel about her, which is not particularly positive. I want to say, my dad voted for you for years, you fucking hoe. My dad voted
Yep.
across the aisle for you.
He really stuck his neck out for you.
He did for years. Because why? Because she was a moderate and she worked with people, but she's a hoe and she signed away Roe v. Wade and is
Yep.
fucking dead to me. And then we reelected her because we have no idea. We have no idea what we're doing.
Man, what's with all these moderates just doing whatever the money says to do?
I know, what's with that?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know what goes on inside her head. I don't know. She has such a weird speaking voice too. It's deeply weird. It's
What's with all these
uncomfortable how
politicians
she talks.
doing things that don't
I
benefit
think-
the people.
She is on the line of she's on the line of going to follow what her party does blindly. She's
Oh yeah,
on
no,
it,
she's
but
no
on
moderate
that
anymore.
side.
She hasn't been a moderate for years and years and
Right.
years.
I think that she's probably always been that way.
yeah,
It was just
like Dan's
like
right.
not in as tumultuous of a moment where we could really tell that what side of that line that she was on. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
frustrating, but it's also foreseeable. Although hindsight is
Yeah,
20/20.
it's
so.
like the thing where the Lucy pulled away the football from Charlie Brown every year, always the same.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yes.
And Charlie Brown kept
Good-
going to kick that fucking ball.
good
because he
analogy.
believes in the good of people.
He
He
does
believes-
he does
That's his
Yeah.
fucking tragic flaw, is he's not cynical enough.
and Dan said won't be me.
It ain't gonna be
No,
me.
I don't know if you actually said that.
I
was
ain't gonna
putting
go
words in
kick
your
that
mouth.
I just
football.
would
I know
never
they're pulling
kick a
it.
football.
Okay, that's fair.
So I'm not in front of Susan Collins' office, although that is fire.
Okay.
Just tell me you're not in danger. and then we can just
I'm
continue
not
the podcast.
okay. So here's the thing about that. I am pretty sure that I'm gonna be okay, but I'm not.
Oh,
Okay,
for fuck's
that's
sake!
not-
What?
That's not great.
I'm very relaxed.
What is the
I will say that.
percentage here?
It's like it's.
Yeah,
quite
what are the
low.
odds that you're what are the odds that you're gonna be okay?
Oh, like 9 in 10. No, just kidding. It's very high odds that I'm gonna be okay.
All right, what are the odds that the podcast is gonna get tanked because the fucking data didn't get saved correctly or something?
I've done checks. We're banging.
All right, great. So you got like your laptop and your microphone, and like you're on Wi-Fi or something.
Something.
Are you on Wi-Fi?
I can't
Hello?
say. I can't say.
He's
Is
not
there
on Wi-Fi.
any
He's on
hint?
fucking
Like-
4G, dude. You're playing with fire here.
I'm not
Are you-
recording over Wi-Fi though. I've got other means. I'm actually quite
He's in
proud
some
of this.
Are you
Sorry.
running like OBS on your phone?
Dude, can you do that?
Definitely. Okay, so he has his laptop.
Does he have
Dude,
a
if I
laptop?
had my
Wait.
laptop, that would be insane. I don't actually have my laptop, but that would be
How
insane.
far are you
Dude,
from
he's
home?
he's somewhere fucking precarious. He's up in a fucking tree or something.
In the car, in a tree. Wait. Oh, I
In a
guess he
hot
doesn't
air
have to be in
balloon.
the car.
Yeah, in the center of the earth.
Are we gonna know by the end of this?
He's not gonna
Oh
tell
yeah,
us.
no, I'm gonna tell you at some point, at the end.
Okay. Okay.
He's
If you
up
guys
in a
don't
fucking
guess-
tree, dude.
No,
He's on a
no,
roof.
there's
He's on
gonna
some
be an
roof.
episode.
We would hear that. That
Dan,
would be
so-
like
First of all, I got really good wind isolation on this microphone, but there's gonna be an episode from a tree, and you guys aren't gonna know which one until eventually I tell you which one it is. I'm not in a tree, but there will be an episode in a tree. I just have to find the right. I'm waiting for the right man. Okay, I'm waiting for the right tree.
Ready for the right tree,
Yeah.
Mr. Right.
Yes. Hermaphroditic Mr./Mrs. Right.
They them right.
Exactly.
Do trees have gender?
Some do, and some don't.
Whoa, really?
Some of them are
Which
hermaphroditic.
trees
Yeah,
have
some of them.
trees have genders?
And that I don't know, but they can actually. It's not even like they're they them. It's more like an intersex thing, but they're
Just like an
trees.
it.
Okay, so they can actually mate with themselves.
Dude,
They
nice.
can produce both male and female flowers.
That's pretty gangster. I like that.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Various
just
angiosperms.
just in their own lane, just locked in, not giving a fuck.
Absolutely,
Doing
they
their thing,
are.
that's
That's
great.
like ultimate Sigma grind set, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. They're just locked in. Don't focus on no girls.
Don't focus on them
Just
girls.
just at the gym, just fucking grinding, taking care of business. I like that. Good on them.
I tell you where I
on them
am,
trees.
wherever that is gorgeous.
He's outside.
I
He loves
shifted
being
the-
outside.
I shifted the angle on the pod so they could get a better view of the gorgeous.
Is that the?
And
is
so
it with
that-
is it with the camera I gave you?
No, that camera is doesn't play nice with me in various
Yeah,
ways.
no, that camera's got problems.
It's,
Why do you think I
it's
was
like-
able to give it away?
Well, so the reason that the problems that you told me about are like not a big deal.
Uh-huh.
But it's just like it's not broken. It's just like I can't use it with OBS. And at the
Oh,
same
really?
time,
Oh yeah, of course you can't use it with OBS. Yeah, you can't connect it to your computer.
no, I can connect it
For
to
a
my
webcam.
computer. It just no, I can with a capture card, but
Oh.
it just outputs a really low resolution signal. That's the problem.
Yeah, it is pretty old.
That's
I
the
bought it
problem.
like, I don't know, fucking 12, 13 years ago at this point. Like, no, I bought
Yeah,
it. No,
yeah,
probably
it
10 years
shows.
ago. I think I bought it 2014, 2015. So that's 10 years ago. 11
The
years ago.
only good thing about it is being able to put a lens on it and the advantage that you
Yes.
get when you can like throw a lens on.
Yeah. Well, what are the
That
cameras
is
you
awesome.
use? Your other
I
camera
have-
doesn't have a lens?
I have various cameras that I've accrued throughout the years. I have a GoPro. I have a couple of handy cams.
Yeah.
And I have like an
GoPro's good
older
stuff.
camera. GoPros are good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. Well, you still use that camera though, right? That I gave you?
I haven't used it
That
in a little
Canon
while. I
255i?
did make
All right.
I make some videos with it every now and then, but I haven't in quite a while because it just doesn't fit
All right. Yeah.
use cases.
Yeah, yeah. Well, anyway,
Anyway,
I'm
so
I'm sure Francie loves hearing about camera specs.
Do you guys want to hear a great story
Yeah.
about electricity in Los Angeles?
Yeah. Love to.
So
Sure.
the way that when you bury high voltage transmission, high voltage transmission lines, you've seen them. They're usually like way high up in the air, like way high up, and there's these lines that kind of march across the landscape. Those are high voltage transmission lines, and if you want to bury those, you've got a problem because they're high voltage, so they're going to arc. And so, like, how do you bury them? And what you have to do is you basically fill the pipe that the wires are in up with oil. And all right, so that'll protect it because it's a dielectric. It won't let the electricity through. But then, like, they get hot, and normally they're out in the air, so like it doesn't matter if they get hot. Are you two still there?
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
Oh, good. I got scared for a second. And so what happens when the
He's
oil
walking.
gets too hot?
I can hear his footsteps.
You can't
No,
hear shit.
he was shifting.
I'm actually not walking.
I think he was rustling. I still think he's in the car,
No way.
looking out at some vista.
some
No way.
beautiful vista.
He wouldn't go so hard to just to have the audience have a view of the fucking car.
Well,
He's outside
Also-
somewhere
Unless I was in a
beautiful.
really cool place, yeah.
but
Unless it
you're
was-
in Maine.
Oh, Maine's cool.
Yes,
Maine's got
I
cool
didn't
stuff.
cross.
No, Maine is very cool. Favorite place, but
It's a great
I
place.
didn't cross state lines. So anyway, the oil
you have to
is going
drive
to
so
get
far.
hot. And when the oil
Yeah.
gets hot, you have to cool it down. So what they do is they actually constantly, all the time, 24/7, pump the oil through the pipe. And they have to keep it under high pressure because if there's ever an air bubble, the electricity will arc through the air bubble, and because it's oil, it'll blow the fuck up like a bomb. So,
I do not
What
get what you're
happens?
describing. I think I missed something.
there's a pipe underneath the city with very high voltage electrical conductors carrying like enough power for a whole neighborhood, okay? And in this
Okay.
pipe is oil to stop the electricity from arcing from one wire to another. Because electricity
Arcing?
can't go through oil. Arcing,
Oh,
like
arcing means like jumping to another thing.
sparking
Okay.
between the wires. Does that make sense, France?
Arcing, right? Not
No, but
parking.
that's fine.
You said arcing.
Arcing, you know those like lighters that are like electric lighters where you hit a button and it goes zzz,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Francie? It's like that,
Yeah.
but like bigger.
If you hold your hand next to one of those plasma balls and it'll like reach you.
Yeah, just like that.
One of those
Okay.
fucking,
Oh,
one of
okay.
those, like,
That
big,
that
like,
makes
fucking
sense. That makes sense.
sci-fi robot looking.
Electrostatic discharge, ionizing electrostatic discharge. So that if that happens in this pipe filled with oil, if there's an air bubble, there'll
Game
be an
over.
arc through the
Game
air
over.
bubble,
Well,
and it'll
fuck,
blow
that
up like a
happens.
bomb. And
Yeah.
then this
A pipe
happened
full
in
of
Los
oil?
Angeles. Yeah, but this actually
Dude,
happened.
LA sucks.
Where yeah, well, no, but the point is they had to fix it. But how do you fix it? Because there's like it's full of oil and there's power running through it, and it's like you have to bring in, I shit you not, trucks of liquid nitrogen to cool everything down and like freeze the oil so that you can get in there and fix stuff. There were like a steady stream of trucks full of liquid nitrogen going to the place where they were repairing this pipe. Just so that they could
Wow.
like freeze the oil into wax and operate on the pipe.
Damn.
And all of this because they didn't want to have the power lines up in the air.
Well, I mean,
But-
having them underground is pretty like gangster.
It's pretty gangster, and it means that it's not vulnerable to storms. But
Yeah.
guess what happens also in Los Angeles that breaks stuff? Earthquakes.
Fire? Oh yeah.
Earthquakes.
Oh, earthquakes.
And earthquakes are not nice to pipes under the ground,
No, they're not.
as you might imagine.
So I guess
Ah,
our
jeez.
shit's just gotta be up in the air in LA. It's just gotta be
Yeah.
up in the air in Southern California.
Well, you can engineer pipe runs to survive certain magnitudes of earthquakes. I don't know how, but it is a thing that you can do. You can like
Yeah.
you can seismically
I mean, I think we
isolate.
all gotta be okay with power being out for a bit.
Dude, we lose power so much
Yeah,
where we
like,
are.
we all have
it's
to be okay with
crazy.
just losing power for a bit. Like it's just how it works. It's just the
Yeah.
game, dude.
It's a
You
wide
have it. It's a
area
miracle we have it.
interconnection.
It's a miracle we
Mm-hmm.
have it at all, and sometimes you fucking don't have it for a bit.
I think if I had to rank regulations over laws, I'd put regulations first and then laws.
Really? I think laws
Yeah, the
are
whole-
Because
like,
a lot of our laws that we have are bullshit.
well,
Well,
I
yeah,
mean, yes,
con-
but
con-
I'd say like, I mean, I'd say like I'd rather something important be a law than a regulation.
Absolutely.
Well, in my worldview, I'm thinking that they have, well, regulations are laws. It's just like a category. Like it's
No,
illegal
regulations are like
for
regulations imply
a
like if you
business.
disobey a regulation, you get like a fine or get a license revoked. A law implies like all that and you go to jail.
sometimes.
Yeah, or if you're
I'm
rich,
not-
you don't. But
I'm not sure about that.
I'm also
because
super not attacking you.
I
Who?
know.
Anyone?
Oh,
I just feel like regulations are what keep our huge systems like
So big.
hospitals and
Yeah.
power grid shit like
it is like a system built
From
on a mountain of regulations.
breaking down.
Yeah.
And like I'd rather we have those regulations than we have like petty drug laws and shit
Oh,
like that.
absolutely. I'd much rather. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You'd rather like big crime be punished more than small.
Yeah. Big
crime over small
small
crime.
crime. Yeah, small crimes. I don't give a shit about that.
That is the ideal thing of like the separation of powers is like Congress has to like politically negotiate for laws. And so laws
Yeah.
are often like they're not what anybody wants, but there's something of like what different stakeholders want. But for actions of the executive branch, they could just pass whatever they think is a good idea.
Yeah.
And they bang. You know?
Do they?
What is this bang? This is a new slang.
kind
this is
of
a
bang?
new Eli slang.
I
Bang as in
actually don't know
they're
where
good?
I they're good. They're good.
You got
they
it
bang.
because you hang out with fucking Gen Alphas all day. You hang out with iPad kids.
I do
Are they
hang out
saying
with Gen Alphas and
bang?
iPad kids. I don't think that they're saying bang. I think that this is either coming from some deep dark depth of the internet or just from like
It's probably
I
not
don't
that
know.
deep or
I
dark.
genuinely
It's
don't know
probably
where I
pretty
got
shallow.
it.
Probably some kid. I don't know. 'Cause You,
I don't
you
think
hang
it
out
was
with
a-
youth.
Sometimes
don't
I
know.
just decide to start saying something.
Yeah.
Sometimes
It
I'm just
happens.
like, well, whatever.
It happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just start saying shit.
Yeah, I
So
started
there's a
saying
video-
funtastic for a bit.
Ain't no way.
I started saying crazy wild banana pants, and
Oh,
I don't
that's
know where
pretty
that
good.
came
That's
from.
pretty great. Something else. I'd
So
say.
speaking of laws, there's a video right now of Luigi Mangione. Is that how you say it? Mangione? Mangione?
I think it's Mangione.
being escorted into court wearing a bulletproof vest. Would you guys like to guess who the man is escorting him?
Newt Gingrich.
Who the DA?
Oh, it's Jake.
It's Jake.
No
Yeah.
fucking way.
So right now, New York City accused killer Luigi Mangione is in court for his state murder case, facing charges of shooting and killing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Cameras capturing the moment the 26-year-old arrived at the courthouse in downtown Manhattan, marking the first time we're seeing Mangione after that dramatic arraignment in December, where he was chained and shackled during a perp walk, escorted by an entourage of armed guards.
Dude,
Yeah.
Dude,
For sure.
I can't wait till the pod comes out to fucking see that.
Motherfuckers.
I had to see
doxed.
that like shit. I got to see that shit today.
Again,
So-
I have to make
so
sure if we can put that in.
People following at home. Yeah, we can get permission. But
Yeah.
whether or not we get permission, we
Yeah, we
have,
probably shouldn't post
if you
Jake's
can,
face.
Well, we'll get permission. It's public. He was escorting Luigi
Yeah, it's true.
Mangione.
It's true. It's true. It is public.
We have this astonishingly attractive cousin.
He's cute.
And-
He's a good-looking
Okay.
guy. He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah. And he, I guess, was fighting I don't know.
He does like the perp walk. Like there's videos of him with Trump. There's videos of him with Rudy Giuliani. too.
Yeah. I knew
But
about
like
those.
they met. He met him.
That's crazy.
And there's some other details that I will save. But I don't know. I'm like not
He got
sure
him the
if the
gun.
story is gonna
No,
make
just
it.
kidding. No, if it doesn't make it, then we'll either just cut it or I'll bleep the names. But we'll get permission.
Yeah.
Dude, where I get that
It's
fucking
crazy
image, dude.
though.
Dan
will
needs
definitely- I'll
this
send
thing
it
in
to
his
you.
I need that fucking thing, dude.
He's gonna print it
But I
and
keep,
frame
like-
it.
Jake met Luigi. That's
I keep
incredible.
forgetting to tell my friends about it because my friends are stans. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
lean
we're,
stan.
Because we're hella left and shit.
They know
Yeah.
who they're picking in Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And I was talking to two of my friends recently, and I just like forgot to mention it, and I'm like, how could I forget?
When did
to
this picture
fucking
come out?
tell you
When did
about
this?
it.
Is it a
It
picture or a
was like
video?
a few days ago. It's a video.
And it's like a public thing. Like this picture was
Have
on
you-
the
have
Yeah,
you
there's
seen
like
it?
TikToks of it.
I haven't seen it. I didn't know about this. I knew about Rudy and Trump, that he'd met those two.
Yeah, yeah, I
But-
knew that.
Yeah, no, it's when I just like my jaw just dropped. I was like, this can't be real. Well, there is negative storage on my phone. Like I somehow have I've
Delete
broken
something and save
Delete
that
something.
footage. Delete some
I'm working on
bullshit. This is more important than
This is
some
of
fucking
historical
high school
importance.
bullshit. This is real. This is real life. I'm sorry, Francie. You can
You got
send
it.
me footage. You can send me files on your phone. I will save them for you to clear space.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I will bet. I
Dan
recently
will
purchased
Dan will
100
burn
gigs
CDs if he has to.
What?
Dan will burn CDs if he has to.
No, I'll just buy more Google space.
He's like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
You
I
won't
don't have
burn,
a disk
Dan will, you
drive.
won't burn CDs for Luigi Mangione?
I'd have to buy a disk drive. Well, okay, for him personally. Well,
Yeah,
I guess, I
I'm
guess I
saying.
could do something.
I'm saying.
Eli,
Yeah, okay,
are you
maybe.
on the water?
I
What's that?
am on.
He's got to be.
I am on water of some kind. I
Are
will.
you in
Okay.
the kayak?
I will start to narrow it down. In the kayak would
You're
be
in a kayak.
impressive considering how cold everything is.
You're
Yeah.
on. Are you
Also,
on the
it would be-
observatory?
It would also be impressive because if you fucking capsized, tits over, game over.
Yeah. If I
Tits
capsize,
over.
it would be
And
very.
we're just
cold.
making stuff up at this point. We're just making up phrases.
Yeah.
Tits over.
I meant it. I meant it. I meant
Okay,
like
are you-
I hybridized tits up and it's over.
Yeah, tits over.
Yeah. No, I felt that. I felt that. Are you on top of the observatory?
I will say I'm on top of something.
Yeah, Eli's always on top of shit.
Are you on top of
Not his finances.
Not my finances. Actually, my finances are okay. They're irie.
are you on top of
I'm on top of something that was built. I'm on a constructed thing.
a
Man-made.
building?
But you're also allowed
might-
up there.
Well, so like I said, I'm not sure if I'm allowed, but I know it's
Is
not
it our
illegal.
elementary school?
Oh my god, if I was on top of the fucking school,
Dude,
that
he'd
would
get
be the
fired.
most fire location imaginable. It's covered in snow. And I was just up there risking my
I
life
keep
for the
forgetting.
pod.
I keep forgetting about the snow.
Because also
So-
he's going to publish this, so it can't be incriminating.
It can't be
Well, that's-
incriminating.
So
Although I feel like if I climbed the
this
roof of
is-
school, they would be cool. They would just sort of dap me up and be like, "Hey, what's up, man? Welcome back."
Yeah, but then you fucking post it online. Kids are gonna want to do that.
You're so right. You're so right.
They're
And this
gonna
is
be like,
why
"Oh, he
it's
got to do
very
it, why
easy
can't
to
I do
climb
it?"
onto that roof. I'm surprised you
Have you-
didn't do it when you were 6.
Yeah.
I have been
fucking
on that
pussy.
roof once.
Yes,
have been
it's
on
an
that roof once.
It's an easy climb.
It's an
Um,
easy climb.
So would you say it's a building?
You know what? I would say it's a building. I would say it's a building.
How tall is it?
I don't think I'm going to say that.
How many
Although
stories?
I think it's a solid 1 story.
Oh, okay.
Is this a significant location for us?
No, I don't think it is.
Are you on the roof of the grocery?
Oh my God, another good one. Just you guys are just laying out bangers, but no.
We make hits.
Yeah.
Is it a flat
Certified
roof?
hit makers.
It's not a flat roof. It is definitely it's definitely not flat.
Or a 30 or something.
Am I cocked
So
at
that's
I'm
what you
actually,
meant by.
I'm cocked at something like a 30 or a 45, yeah.
So is that
Damn.
what you meant by you might be in danger, or is it like you might fall off the roof?
I'm not gonna say how I might be in danger, because that would give it away.
Are you at the zoo? Are you
Oh, but
above
you're
the
getting
fucking
closer.
gorillas?
Wait,
getting closer.
what? How is that close?
Frizzy is thrown. If this episode f's up in something of the technology, I'm gonna kill myself. Because this is so funny.
Get a sewer side?
I'm gonna sue her aside. I'm gonna sue somebody, probably myself.
Oh, when I was
Anyway,
a little
so-
kid, I thought suicide was sewer side because I heard somebody say it like from the other room or something. Goes, oh yeah. So I said sewer side for like, I think for like 2 years before somebody corrected me.
Yeah,
It's
they were
probably
all
less
like
than that. It's
laughing in
probably
their
like
sleeves at you.
It's probably a
before
couple
then.
months. Because when you're a little kid, everything feels like it takes a really long time. So I felt like I was saying it for like years, but I was probably just saying it for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Are you in? Can we go county?
You could go counties.
Are you in Penobscot or Waldo County?
I am in Penobscot or Waldo County.
Waldo.
Waldo. I'm in Waldo County.
Okay.
Are you at the Hannaford?
Okay.
I am not
Are
at the
you at the
Hannaford. That's a joke that would be like funny to us and less funny to anybody else. Although I have seen this guy, our cousin, who may or may not be making it into the pod by name and by face, at the Hannaford that Francie is talking about.
Oh, the one
It's
that
a
I'm talking
small
about.
freaking world. The Hannaford
Yeah.
Dan's talking about. Excuse me. It's a small world.
I don't know what other Hannaford he'd be going to.
Yeah, right.
But so this is a funny that is going to transcend. This is
Our
not
family.
an inside joke funny.
This is
a
not an
funny
inside
funny.
joke. Hopefully it will be now, but
What would it be really funny?
I mean,
you-
I think we might be overestimating Eli's capacity. It's just something that's silly and cute. It's not
that's
like, I don't think it's
exactly
like
what
an
it is,
iconic-
Dan. You know what? You know me so well.
Yeah, like it's not like something fucking deep and poetic. Like it's not like the fucking grocery. That would be a zinger.
On top of the grocery. Apex.
Yeah. So
The
to
grocery store
listeners, we
Has
should
such
explain.
a
You go.
Yeah.
yeah.
for
It's
sure.
just like we live in a very rural area that I think would definitely be considered a food desert.
Oh yeah.
And there's one store.
It's
like,
a fucking
it was recently
oasis.
renovated, which is very cool.
Oh,
But
really? When was
for
when
our
was it
whole
renovated?
childhood?
Yeah, there's a
last
whole
year.
new fuck ass building.
No.
Yeah, it's across the street.
It's
But, like-
across the street.
Oh, okay. That's fine. As long as the old building's still there.
Oh, yeah.
But
it's
like
still
in
there.
our
I got to tell you a story after, but Yeah, you go.
In where we live, you have to drive 30 minutes or more to an actual grocery store. So where you get your groceries mostly day to day is the gas station. And if you don't have transportation, you are fucked and you can't get food.
You are.
So
You are fucked.
we don't have any food stores in our town because there's nothing in our town. There's 500 people and like some sticks on the road.
Yep.
And
Lots of
so
sticks
we
on
have to
the
go
road.
to the next town.
Some.
We have to go to the next town,
Shitloads.
rocks too, and go to the gas station to get like, and they'll have like everything from rubber boots to strawberries.
Yeah.
Liquor store
They're-
pizza.
I mean, it's not like gas
grocery store
station,
pizza.
liquor store pizza / welding supply.
That's
No, it's
yeah,
not.
no, they don't.
There is this store
That's the
nearby us,
trope.
which is gas station, liquor store, pizza / welding supplies.
Yeah, but our local store was
Gas station, liquor store pizza.
and so it holds a special place in our heart, and also like it shows up in a lot of my artistic endeavors.
Oh,
like
yeah?
also my dreams. I'm there in my dreams all the time.
That's funny.
I had a dream last night that I was walking around Belfast with our grandmother, and we were both looking for jobs. I think we were competing for the same jobs.
Aw.
So it was kind of antagonistic.
Damn. Grandma's way more qualified than you.
Oh my God.
You'll never find work.
Well, differently qualified
Yeah, I was
too.
fucked.
You guys don't have intersecting skills.
No,
She can't make an
grandma.
espresso
The most qualified.
I mean, grandma
person
couldn't.
for
Yeah, grandma.
anything.
If I was competing with grandma for a job, I would be very nervous.
Well, yeah, like random people will come up to me and be like, you know Joe Cooley, and I'm like, yeah.
Really?
What?
Oh,
Like
in the
like
dream.
people who, no, real life, who there should be no connection, but she's
She's
everywhere.
a fucking legend,
I-
dude.
And
I met
nowhere.
our state
She's dead.
senator, so not our like national senator, but our state senator, at a thing when I was being a teacher. He was like there, like kissing babies and shit, and he was like,
Nice.
"Oh yeah, no, I knew your grandma really well," and I said, "Oh sure,"
Yeah.
because it was a 4th of July thing where we were putting flags on graves, and I said, "Oh yeah, you knew my grandma, sure." She would have fucking hated what we're doing today, and he's like, "I know." Because
Yeah.
we were putting flags on service members' graves, and she would have
Yeah,
hated it.
no, she didn't like the military.
No, it was like old
was
service
based.
members too, like historical.
Hmm.
I will say
Are you on top of a Chili's?
I'm on top of something. It's not a Chili's. I however am chilly. I dressed warmly for this,
Yeah.
but I'm cold.
Not warm enough.
I'm in 3 layers. I needed to be in 4, and I thought about it too.
Yeah.
I had a 4th, but it's not
Is it
with
in the
me.
car?
It's in the car.
Oh, we could take a break and you go get it.
No, you know what? It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna survive. I'm definitely gonna be okay. I'm not gonna get frostbite or anything. If I need to, I will take
well, I
a
want
butt.
to do a bit. I didn't know we were doing bits. I want to do a bit.
Yeah, let's do. I mean, this is my bit. Occasionally,
I ain't doing shit. I'm recording out of my fucking bedroom, dude.
Nah,
I ain't going
you don't.
anywhere.
You don't have to run any bits.
Oh, I don't think I'm leaving this apartment either, but I can try to figure out some other bit.
We could be in the
Like-
we could be on the toilet. We could have the toilet episode.
That's funny.
I don't think that's really my style.
Yeah, it's not really my style either. I don't want anyone to see me on the toilet.
No,
But it would be
literally
funny.
never, ever.
It's audio only episode.
Huge fear.
Yeah,
I wish
also
that
bad,
everyone would
also bad
adopt-
audio because it's echoey.
In the bathroom. Yeah, very reverby.
Yeah, it's the bathroom.
Yeah.
I wish everyone would adopt my level of like public bathroom decorum.
Yeah.
Dude, I have a great public bathroom technique. Actually, as I've been freelancing because I've been freelancing for several years, and there's like times when you go into a building that you're kind of unfamiliar with, and it's just kind of like unisex bathrooms with the one stall in it, the one closed door. There's this great technique. Wait, always knock first, and then you grab the
Always.
handle really slowly.
Multiple times.
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh my
Then
god,
you
yes.
grab
Then you
then
open
you
the door
grab the
slowly.
handle really slowly and you turn your head the other direction.
Yes.
You
Yes.
open it like 1 inch and then wait. then you
Yes,
push
this is
because
exactly what I do.
yes, this is great stuff.
Thank you.
I've been thinking about making a YouTube video about this actually, where it's like public bathroom strats. But it's like
Yes.
because like you'll knock, maybe they have their fucking headphones in or something and don't hear it,
Guys,
and then like then
you know what this means?
If you open the door a little bit, they'll be
they'll,
like, no,
yeah,
no.
they'll make themselves known.
Yeah.
Guys, you know what this means? This means the podcast
What?
has been helpful
What?
for the first time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. This is what you need to do every time you're going into a public bathroom.
Yeah, every time.
We're the only people who get it.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
it sure is getting dark. I can see
Yeah,
Venus.
that's my public bathroom expert. That's my public bathroom fucking deep knowledge. I'm glad you share it. Now, I also have this other
Yeah.
technique, not for the bathroom, but for walking down hallways. I've noticed
Okay.
this. Take corners wide.
Oh,
yeah. We all grow up.
Yes.
We all grow up with this. Like, oh, stay on the inside track. You get where you're going faster. But get this, everyone's doing it, and it's like if you go around 10 corners a day, sometimes you might bump into somebody. And if you bump into somebody, there's a chance that guy's like holding coffee or holding an art project or something. And
Knives,
then it's like,
multiple
fuck. Yeah,
knives.
maybe whatever. I mean, that would be bad form on them. They should be carrying them by the blade. But
Just stab themselves
but it's
Well,
like,
then they
dude,
get
so what you
stabbed.
want to do when going around every corner is fucking take it wide, because then you're not going to bump into anybody. And if you both take corners wide,
Yes.
you'll see each other and won't bump into each other. But if you both take it narrow, you're fucked.
Yeah.
It's like walking on like a country road. It's like you have to kind of like, if you're going around a corner, you have to break the rule.
Yeah.
Because if you're walking on the road, you walk on the side where you can see the cars coming
Yeah,
that are on your
totally.
side. But and I really think that my dog has street smarts, and she knows how to do this because she'll always cross the street before me. Anyway,
Nice. Now I go around corners a lot for work, because I typically work in like big fucking rooms that have been curtained off and turned into small rooms with little hallways, for stop motion. So I go around a lot of corners, and it's just like I never take that shit narrow, and I feel like fucking big brain
Yeah.
whenever I don't bump into somebody, whenever I see somebody, I would have bumped into them if I fucking did what I used
I gotta
to do.
say, the
Yeah, it
dynamic
reminds me of,
range on
like-
my camera is really helping me
sorry.
right now because it's getting dark and the camera's still seeing me. It's like straight up still seeing me.
Look, we're not done talking
I'm
about
so
corners.
sorry I interrupted. Please go back to talking about corners. God bless.
well, something that I've noticed about, I don't know if this is a real thing. This might be something I'm thinking too much about. But I think that when I came to New York City, I'm still teaching myself how to be a good pedestrian. I don't think I'm a good pedestrian. I get
Oh, no.
beeped at all the time. And it's hard for me to like
everyone gets
navigate
beeped
the
at. You're in
sidewalk.
fucking New York, dude.
Right. But I think
these drivers honk.
New York is a move left culture where I'm used to a move right culture.
Explain.
And this is something that I've noticed. Well, like if I'm like walking down the sidewalk and there's someone coming at me, I'm going to move to the right.
Oh.
But I've noticed, like what my old boss one time said, you always move left. And I'm like, why do you
Wow.
move left? What do we in England?
Yeah.
What? You always
That's
move
something I've had
right.
to wrap my head
What are you
around.
talking
Damn.
about?
Always move right. Always move right.
What if there's no space right?
Well,
Not
then you
always.
dance
Don't
with
always
the
move right.
person.
But like default. Yes.
You'd
You dance
waltz
with the devil.
briefly.
I don't have
God, me
good
neither.
spatial awareness.
pale
So these are
moonlight.
things I have to
Dan,
think
I
about.
bet you have pretty good spatial awareness.
Yeah, I have pretty good spatial awareness. I can also get in my own head pretty easy though. But yeah, I think I'm a very good pedestrian generally.
I've
think I'm-
really had to.
I think I'm great in a crowd. I think I can, not get too fucked up in a crowd. Like I can't.
am not.
I
good
guess
in a crowd.
typically. Yeah, I think I have good spatial awareness in that way.
Like if I'm in public walking with a friend, the way my brain stops working, completely stops working. The amount of times I've had to be pulled out of the street by the back of my coat. Like
Oh my
maybe on a
god.
first date.
W Riz.
and I'm
On a
having to
first
get
date?
pulled out of the
W
street
Riz.
by my hood by a man I don't know.
Jesus, that man saved your
Like
fucking
when
life.
I'm walking in public with people, my brain capacity goes down about 50%.
You
This
know
happened to
what
me
that
last
is,
night.
Francie?
What?
Do you know what that is?
Being in the moment?
That's autism, dude.
Well,
The
what
accusations
are you
fly.
gonna do?
That's like being overwhelmed. That's like being
And then
you're socializing and you're overwhelmed, and you give parts of your brain away.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I get that. But it's funny watching it happen to me. And
That's not that
so
funny.
I really
I'd be
have to
scared.
pay attention. Yeah, it's scary.
Is it scary?
But I really, really have to pay attention. Yeah, I'm trying to be less scared. But the thing is, you can't tell yourself to be less scared of the world. That's not how it works. But I think I'm really jumpy. And so I'll jump and be really afraid of something that is not scary. Like this is objectively not a scary situation.
Yeah, there's like
but
a
I'm
brick on the
acting
floor,
like
and you're
very
like shitting
scared
your
of it. Yeah, like someone just like I was walking home from my friend's house at night, and this guy was like kind of talking to himself, and kind
Across
of
the
like
street.
he was sitting down. No, I didn't. I was like, okay, this is fine. Just keep going. You know, he doesn't fucking care about me. And he just stood up when I was walking by him, and I was like, oh my God, it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is it. And it's like just little shit like that. Well, that was a little bit different because there was no one else around. But if I'm just like, if someone's just like moving towards me or maybe acting, I don't want to be scared of stuff like that.
Well, that's a scary
So,
thing.
Yeah,
but-
no, it's like
but it's
that's terrifying, Francis.
objectively not.
That's a
No,
scary
it
thing.
No, no.
objectively is.
That wasn't a good example. I'm
No, it
talking
wasn't.
like everyday things.
Yeah, that
I'm
was an
just
example
like-
of a time where you were supposed to be scared.
Yeah.
No, but then that wasn't a good example. I'm talking like, say it's broad daylight and I'm walking down the street and someone yells,
That's also scary.
someone. Okay, well maybe I'm just.
Oh, you live in New York. People yell all the time, I guess.
Anyway, I'm trying to have a thicker skin,
Yeah,
but
Sure.
it's hard because I don't know how to have a thicker skin, and I'm with my friends and I want to feel like I could protect them if something happened,
You
or I
should
want
take
to
some
feel like I could
Brazilian
step in the
jiu-jitsu
way
classes.
of something. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think the only way to get through this
I think
this
that'd be
fear
great for
is
you,
to
actually.
get stronger.
Yeah.
Because right
You
now
should do some burpees
I
and
have
shit.
nothing I can offer in a scary situation.
What if
I
you
can
just
put my
stayed
body in front of
strapped at all
something.
times?
Yeah, bring a gun. Get your
I think
concealed
that
permit.
Francie getting into her gun era is due.
Yeah,
I've always been
getting
fascinated by
getting
guns, but in a
Glock.
Star Wars way.
I think
think-
Francie'd probably carry like a 380.
Or a Beretta.
Small. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I feel like I feel like a 9 in her current state. I think a 9 may be a little much.
You know
I
what?
don't
You're
know what
right.
these.
You know,
know
Francie's
what
just
these words
very
mean.
Francie's a very small.
She's
very small lady.
widow. She's widow.
Yeah.
Francie,
You
I
know,
think
give her
that
some
is-
time, then I think she could bump up to a 9. Absolutely.
I think that just specifically for the podcast and also for me, so it's very selfish, but you know, it's for the viewers. I think that you need to stay strapped at all times.
I think that if I really want to get over and be less afraid of the world, it's not going to happen just by telling myself, why are you such a little bitch?
Yeah,
Like, that's not
bullying
what's
yourself
gonna do
isn't
it.
gonna fucking do anything. It's gonna make it
Yeah.
worse.
I would love to, because sometimes, you know, you're in a scary situation. Like the other day, I mean, I go to work really early. There's no one really out. It was like maybe 5:20 in the morning. And this guy, I'm waiting to cross the street. I can't cross the street. There's cars coming. This guy walks up to me I'm under an underpass. He walks right up next to me and he's just looking at me. And then the walk light changes and he doesn't follow me. He wasn't waiting to cross the street. He goes the other way. He was only standing there.
Yeah, that's fucking scary, dude.
That was actually scary.
Dude,
I was
you
like,
gotta
oh my
fucking-
God.
you gotta
I was, like,
take some
sweating
fucking-
all over.
You gotta take some fucking Brazilian jiu-jitsu classes.
Yeah, but it's like I can. My point is just the fact that I can't get there by just beating myself up about being
No,
weak.
absolutely not.
I
You
have
have
to
to get there by
actually
beating up other
be
people.
less weak.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I was thinking.
Like, I feel like if I thought I had something to offer in a situation where like maybe someone was trying to like give my friend a hard time,
Yeah.
then that would make me less scared. That would make me less panicked, because I get so panicked. And I'm
Sure.
like,
Yeah.
my brain stops
I
working.
mean, you
I hate
ease
it.
into
I
it.
hate
You
it.
ease yourself into it by taking some martial arts classes, and like, you know,
Yeah.
you'll eventually learn to ramp up and handle yourself. That's how it
It's
works.
true though, Francie. You're so
Yeah.
right. There is this thing about human beings where we panic when we don't have a procedure. And so all you need to do
Yeah.
is have a
Mm-hmm.
procedure.
Develop a
and then because you
procedure.
know that you
Yeah.
have it, you won't panic. Like psychologically, you just won't panic. You know? This is why okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I don't
If
know if
you've
you
been
guys
here
know
before.
this, but we don't teach kids to hide under tables for school shootings anymore. We haven't done that
What
for
do we
like
teach
10
them to do?
years. We teach them to
Just go
fucking
against the wall?
huck books at them and barricade the door. And if they break through the door,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the kids throw books at them. The kids scream, charge them. If they're over grade 3, pin them
Oh yeah.
and take their
Yeah,
gun away
fucking
or
run at the
out
guy.
the door. Literally, like we
Yeah,
train
run
them
at the
to do
run at the
something-
shooter.
Yeah, we train them to do something called
Screaming
interrupting
and running
their
at the
OODA.
shooter.
You guys heard of an OODA loop?
Yeah.
Observe, orient, decide,
loop?
OODA
act.
loop.
OODA loop. Observe,
Oh, so
orient,
just
decide,
overwhelm
act.
the shooter. Overwhelm the shooter. Absolutely.
Yes, because
Yeah.
we've got to break their OODA loop, and
Yeah.
that.
Got to suck them out of their chi.
But because of that, kids' anxiety about school shootings is way, way less if they've been trained because they have a procedure that isn't bullshit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Hiding
Yeah.
under the tables, that's fucking bullshit.
That's
Hiding
bullshit.
in the closet?
That guy's got 100 fucking bullets. He'll fucking
He's-
he'll miss one and hit two.
Right. But we've got 25 kids and we can throw 25 books and as sooner or later we're going to get
One of
this
them
guy.
might tap the gun. One of them might tap the nozzle. Tap the
If
tap,
every
tap the
classroom
barrel,
does
knock it a
this,
little bit.
Yeah, he's not going to, you know. So just because
Yeah.
kids know that they have that procedure, their general anxiety about school shootings is lower now.
Yeah. Totally.
Well, I wish that we had done that. I wish
I
that they had done that at
know.
the school that I was at.
But it took
Yeah.
Well,
research,
obviously,
it took
I was
science.
with pre-K, so it was a little different. But
Damn,
I
damn.
worked at school
People
this
got paid
past
to
year,
develop
it was
that
all
research. I could have told them that for free.
You're so right.
But
there,
I
it
would-
happens.
I would be sitting there in class with my kids, and I would be just panicking in my brain.
With your kids.
With my pre-K kids, I would
Francie
just
taught
be
pre-K
sitting
for
there
a hot
watching them
minute.
play.
Oh.
And
I
well, it was an
remember that.
after-school program, but
Oh, okay.
and I would just be sitting there watching them play, and I would just be spiraling in my brain.
Yeah. What if someone shows up with a gun right now?
Right
Um,
now.
So should
And I
kids
walk by
should kids
schools-
just carry rocks in their pockets at all times in case of a school shooting? They all just throw rocks and run. with them?
Kids do carry. Have you ever met a kid?
Good guys with guns. Good.
Well,
yes, no,
should they
literally.
carry more
They
rocks?
all have
should
rocks
they have
in their
like
pockets.
a fanny pack
Right. It's business and pleasure.
Yeah.
full of, like ball bearings? Yeah,
Yeah.
like special rocks that you keep, and then like your ball bearings that you throw.
Yes.
Do we think I should get like pepper spray?
Yeah, Francie, I think that you should
absolutely,
get.
I think you should have pepper spray.
I think you should get pepper spray.
I think you should buy pepper spray today
Yeah. It's
and put it on your
It is
keychain.
illegal, so I don't think I can get it on the internet.
Is it really?
You
illegal
probably
in New York.
can. It's illegal in New York. No, it's fucking super legal. No way.
No. Francie's probably right about this. Why would she be wrong?
It is illegal. I mean, the only reason I'm sure is because people who've lived here forever have told me that.
Interesting.
Oh,
So I'm not 100% sure, but
Interesting.
or maybe mace is illegal. I don't know.
I think they're
yes,
all.
pepper spray
thought
is
about getting a
is-
knife,
is-
but
is legal
knives
to
are
carry in New York
really
for
bad.
self-defense, but there are restrictions.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Knives are really bad at defending yourself with.
Yeah, don't
It's
carry a
way more
knife.
likely
Don't
that
carry a knife.
Guys, don't carry a knife. It is way more likely that shit is going to get taken away from you and used against you.
It's
Yeah.
really funny.
I mean,
though,
unless you're a
because-
fucking knife menace, unless you're like Darth Maul. With
Yeah.
that
I
shit.
mean, it's the same with a gun. It's the same with a gun. If you have a gun in
Yeah.
your home, you
You're
only
way more likely to get
increase the
shot.
likelihood of you or someone in your family
There's a big old
dying or killing
asterisk
themselves.
for that,
With a gun.
which is that it's actually
With a gun.
poverty scaled. So if you're reach a certain level
Yeah,
of poverty,
totally.
those statistics flip, unfortunately.
yeah.
Wait, can you explain that? I'm confused what you mean by
Yeah.
flip.
So when you get to a certain level of poor household, if you have a gun in your house, because of the neighborhoods that you're living in and the type of people who end up burgling your house, it actually is a little bit safer if you have a gun than if you don't, once you get to a certain level of poverty. I think on the aggregate, you're still
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
but there is an asterisk.
Yeah, but if you're fucking like, yeah, I get it.
That does make sense. Yeah. It
Lil
reminds
Wayne
me of like
famously shot himself with his father's gun when he was in third grade.
And clearly he
damn,
missed,
I never knew that.
Yeah. Well, no, he hit himself.
but just not vital. Nothing
He was
vital.
just fine.
Just in like the leg or something.
Yeah.
It's weird. I was super
Reminds me
cold
of-
15 minutes ago. Now I'm actually much better.
Now we're talking about
Okay,
fucking
is that
violence and shit.
hypothermia?
No, it's not hypothermia because I can still feel everything. I still feel my extremities.
I remember one time I was sitting
What a weird way
on
of
the
saying that.
I was sitting like with friends. It was like the fall time. We were outside and we were sitting on like the blacktop at my camp and my camp. Yeah, I own it. Hello.
I think that you run that shit. I think that you run that shit.
And my friend was like opening up to the group about really deep shit for the first time ever. We were hearing lore. She was dropping lore. It was very important to her. It was very important that I listen.
Yeah.
And I was so cold
Oh my
that I
god.
couldn't pay. I got to the point of being cold that I couldn't even listen to the words that she was saying anymore. All I was
Sucks.
thinking about was how cold I am. And I was like, I'm gonna get hypothermia if I stay here. And
Sucks.
all I wanted was to be there for her. But I was like, can we go inside? Why are we doing this?
I am
The
going to
stars
go
were
back to
amazing.
my
That's why we
car.
were there.
So you guys need to have your final try to guess where I am.
Oh, are we ending
Okay,
it?
so we're in Waldo County.
No, we're not ending it. But I'm just going to walk back to my car. So we're in Waldo County.
you just said that you were okay.
I'm okay, but I'm not comfortable
Not
anymore.
Struggling.
Yeah.
Struggling. Strugs to funk. Are you in
Bitch.
I know.
The
I'm
mid-coast
bitching out.
area.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. What did you say, friend?
Are you in the Mid-Coast area? So Lincolnville, Hope. No, that's in
I'm not. I'm not
Are you
near
in
that.
Lincolnville or Belfast?
I'm not in
For,
Lincolnville. or
Eli,
Belfast.
are you anywhere that like I could fucking actually guess where you are?
No, because I told you at the beginning, and I may not have made myself.
Then I'm not
clear,
gonna
and
guess.
That's on me. because it's not a place that you guys know. It's like a type of place, and I want you guys to guess the type of place. That's what I'm talking about.
The
A
post
rural
office.
area.
It's in a rural area, not a post office.
Is it the McDonald's?
It's not a McDonald's.
Well, it's somewhere where you're allowed up there.
I'm allowed up here, sort of.
It's not under construction, is it?
Oh, it will be in
Ooh.
springtime. That question's so fucking funny, Dan.
What?
It will be under construction in springtime for sure.
Dan's gonna get frustrated real
You're
quick.
not at a construction site.
I am. I guess you could say it's a construction site.
Oh my god.
I got nothing, dude.
I will tell you.
Is it some? Okay.
You want to have one more guess, friends?
No, I'm not gonna get it in one more
Okay.
guess. I was gonna go down a whole other line of questioning.
Well, I'll tell you. I am sitting on top of a beaver lodge.
Oh, it's a beaver construction site.
It's a beaver construction site. And I'm sort of allowed to be here, but the beavers won't be happy about it. It's frozen solid. They're not in any danger. But it's a, yeah.
How have
I'm
you been
sitting-
recording
my
this? How have
gosh.
you been recording yourself?
Oh, I have a setup.
I'm asking about the setup.
I have a camera with an external battery bank and a wireless lav mic that I'm speaking to that I check the audio levels several times.
Have you been
so
sitting?
what?
I've been sitting
Are
and
you-
shivering.
Are you
That's
on a road?
uncharacteristic.
Like,
Usually you're a walking and shivering kind of guy.
I am usually a walking
yeah, it's
and
crazy that
shivering
you've
kind
been
of
in
guy.
the same place.
I did move the
Are you
camera
like close
once.
to home?
I'm pretty close to.
Okay.
I'm sitting on top
Yeah, that's
of a
a good
beaver
one.
lodge
That's a
in the
good bit.
center of a lake that is mostly frozen, but there are parts. So that's
All
why
right,
I
you
said
gotta
I'm
let me know
not
when you get home.
I'm not in no danger. But I am leaving the lake right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice.
No, it's okay. I'm
No,
not.
that's funny. That's a good bit.
This will be a very cinematic episode of Was This Helpful?
Yeah.
I mean,
Anything
we went
for that
we went
production
through
value?
we went over corners, bathrooms.
Darth Maul. There was a whole Star
I'm
Wars
gonna buy a gun.
section.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a gun, and
Don't buy a gun. No, buy pepper spray.
Yeah, by
It's-
pepper
it's
spray.
legal
I
in New
have
York.
always been fascinated by guns, but it is
Yeah, me
entirely
too.
because of Star Wars.
Dan, you need to get a gun.
Pew
No,
pew
I don't.
pew pew pew.
No, you
pew.
actually
I have
super
a funny. I have a funny story. I have a funny thing for you guys. Have you guys seen the video I posted last week?
You know it.
Catch up. Fucking yeah.
Yes.
So I've received offers. I received 2 offers
From
after
gun
that
companies?
from gun companies.
You're fucking me.
That's crazy.
I got 2 offers from gun companies, and they were both, small time, not like Glock or like Smith and Wesson, like companies that are small enough where like the CEO wrote to me. I was like, hey, we'd love to collab on and it's like, dude, I fucking can't sell guns.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
no.
like,
it's,
no,
fucking
but
it's a
can't
cool
sell
thing that
guns.
boy, am I
happens, but
flattered.
like no.
Yeah, boy,
Yeah.
am I flattered. Absolutely. Like, it's really funny. Like, I have one, like, I
That's
thought
wild.
in my head I had no morals for stuff. I was like, yeah, I'll fucking do whatever. And then it's like, oh, want to sell assault rifles? It's like, no, I actually don't want to sell
Yeah.
assault rifles.
No, I always knew that you had morals.
Like, in my head,
may
but
have thought that,
in my
but-
head, like, I'd do, like, I'd fucking make a cigarette commercial. Absolutely, I'd make a cigarette commercial.
That's
Like,
different.
Yeah.
That's
It's
cool.
like, and then like, they'd be like, oh, well, cigarettes kill more people than guns. Like, yes, but they all agreed to it. Everyone who was smoking was like, it says smoking kills on the box. They knew it kills you, and they
Yeah.
fucking still did it and chose it every day. Whereas if you get killed with a gun, you walk into a middle school with an assault rifle.
Oh yeah, go ahead and shoot me.
Dan, would you really make a cigarette ad?
It's super different.
Would I make a cigarette at it? If the fucking price was right, I'd consider it.
And make it well.
I
Yeah.
love that for you.
Dude,
That's
I fucking
so
smoke.
funny,
I fucking smoked for years, dude. I love cigarettes.
I wonder how you would feel if that actually came to your door, though. I wonder if you'd feel different.
I mean, it'd have to be a bunch of money, but
Yeah,
I would
you
be
can't.
much more
yeah,
inclined. Like
yeah.
a gun company wrote to me and I didn't even answer because I can't hear their offer.
Yeah. And no part of me thought that you would. You say that you think you have no morals, but
Well,
I
clearly
would
I
never
do.
think that you would say yes.
You also can't
something like
advertise
that.
guns
So-
on YouTube. Do they even know that?
I don't know. They
There
can't.
were like multiple
I don't know what
channels
they're
that were
thinking. Maybe it would be like-
destroyed recently because they did gun ads,
Oh.
and YouTube just Thanos snapped them.
Yeah, dude. Like, and also it's like my first fucking. It would be my first like commercial job that I soloed, and it's like I can't just start with fucking assault rifles. Then
You
it's
can't
like,
bang
fuck,
from
then
the
it's like,
start.
I would love to get I would love to get like a Pepsi commercial, and they'd be like, oh, we don't want to have the gun kid.
Although Pepsi and guns,
we
hey,
can't work with the gun kid.
name a more iconic duo.
I mean,
I don't like Pepsi.
no. I mean, Pepsi is
Guys,
also
favorite
evil.
soda?
Can I guess y'all's?
Yes.
Yeah, please do.
So I think that Francie's is Sprite. But that's not really a
100%.
guess, it's a memory. Did I get it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like the only soda that I really love.
I think that Dan's is maybe Dr. Pepper, but maybe Coca-Cola.
I was gonna say
No,
Dr.
I actually
Pepper.
prefer Pepsi to Coca-Cola, but don't really like either. No, it's it's ginger ale.
Oh, ginger ale.
I've come to the
Yeah,
conclusion
makes
that you
sense.
guys are pretty cool because your sodas are very kiddie.
Children. Oh,
But yes,
Yeah.
basically
you do not have a favorite soda.
me.
You don't like.
Eli likes raspberry tea.
No.
I do like raspberry tea.
Yes.
I get down cataclysmic for raspberry tea. It is true. but I
Yeah.
have a favorite soda. It's cherry Coke or regular Coke.
Nice. I
Okay.
mean, really, like the soda. Like I only drink ginger ale on airplanes because it's free, and it's like, oh yeah, it's a cute little treat. But
It's free?
I'll slam seltzer. I'll slam seltzer water.
You know what? I started to
Yeah, I'm
walk
not
and
the
I'm
most
now
seltzer person.
so warm again. It's like all over.
Go back
It's
out
so
onto that
annoying.
water.
I know. I know.
Put that layer on and go right back.
You're not wrong.
I
It's dark though, and I don't want to step into the lake.
Yeah. So I'll
Yeah.
I'll slam seltzer. Like I'll show up on a freelance job for Alec Mattel or something, and if they have seltzers, I'm drinking 10 seltzers that day.
yeah.
I'm slamming that shit.
That's funny.
Slamming that shit. I'm a menace.
Do you
Yeah,
drink
so senior
alcoholic
year
seltzers?
of college, I discovered that
Oh, sorry, friends.
Me?
it's okay.
I mean, sure. I don't drink a ton right now. I'm in a I don't want to drink a ton right now phase in my life. I'll really
Yeah,
only
me
drink
too.
if I'm at a gathering where there's some folks, or if I'm going to record myself doing something and I want to I'd probably do a better job if I had a beer.
Interesting.
The last time I bought alcohol was for my Let's Animate series when I was going to record myself doing some animation, and I knew it was going to be hard for me, and I was like, well, I'd probably do a better job if I had a beer.
Dude, those videos are so good.
Thank you. I edited
loved
the
them.
5th one yesterday.
The
Yeah,
fifth one.
the
There's only
previous
2
two-
out right now.
Yeah. Yes. So I had someone else edit the first 2. I had somebody reach out on Instagram, this fucking king of a dude, this champion. And he was like, hey man, if you need an editor, I'm training to be an editor. I'd love to help you. And that was like months ago. And I was like, thanks. I probably won't though. I'm just going to do my own thing. And then I had this idea for a Let's Animate series, and I was like, okay, well, actually, if I could get him to edit half of the episodes, that would be great. So I had him edit 1 and 2, and I edited 3 and 4, and I just edited 5 yesterday, and a half of 6.
I was wondering. I was like, did you pick the music, or did he?
Yeah. Well, I told him I wanted I told him I wanted Silent Hill ambient music.
That's good. It was good.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's a great choice. I was
Frizzy,
auditioning because I edited episode 3 that I sent him episodes. Well, so I sent him episodes 1 and 2, and then I was like, well, I should edit episode 3 and send him it. So I edited episode 3 and sent him that. It's like, just make it like this. I auditioned a bunch of music and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I think I just love the Silent Hill with a little bit of rain ambience.
Fritzy, what
Make
were
it
you gonna
feel,
say
like,
about
cozy.
college?
Oh, some dumb shit about soda. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
this GeoGuessr guy I watch, Rainbolt, who
Is he the really
hello?
handsome
I love you.
GeoGuessr?
Well, yeah. I just said I
Does
love you.
he have hair that's like in a widow's peak, or like it flops in front of his face?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's
cute.
I love him. And that was, I think, the 3rd time. So in case you didn't realize, he made this Pandora playlist of rain sounds in Thailand.
He did do that.
And it's like the top rain thing on Pandora. And there was like a billboard of him in Times Square. And I just think that's such a funny side hustle. Like, you're known for being able to guess any place in the world,
And rain
but you just
sound.
also are like
Yeah.
and rain, and his name's Rainbolt. So it's like, I don't know. It's just, I love him. That's number
Ambient
4.
rain tracks. Yeah, he's a good dude.
So
Seems
how
like a
many
really
Let's
good dude.
Animates? How many Let's Animates are gonna come out in this series for the Ketchup Lamar?
Well, I imagine Ketchup Lamar. Yeah, so I imagine. So I have 5 made, 6 coming up in the same video, and I'll probably be able to get another one out of that. So we're up to 7 so far. Then I did a long night session where the audio was fucked.
Oh
Because I
no!
came home from work and I was like just fucking not with it. So I'm thinking I either have to narrate over or ADR them. And that video is super long. It's like 3+ hours of footage. and it's like I could definitely get 4 episodes out of that, but the audio is fucked. So I'm either gonna have to ADR it or do post narration.
What's
so
ADR?
When I get there, it's dub over it. Like I say, okay, now I'm gonna go over here. So like you can hear the audio. You can hear what the problem was that I had 2 mics running.
I see.
So I say,
see.
it's cool over here. It's cool over here. Yeah, so this is really great. Yeah, so this is really great. It's like you get that kind of quality.
Uh-oh.
It sucks. Totally unlistenable. So I'm thinking, I'm either gonna ADR them or I'm gonna narrate. Which narrate is probably less work. But I don't know. We'll see.
Also,
So
narrating has a charm to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think narration is probably what I'm going to do, where I'm just going to be repeating kind of what I'm saying, but in a more betterer way. And it's going to be more labor intensive. I'm really not excited about it. I was supposed to get it right.
Yeah, I might
So
send you
far, episode 5 is my favorite episode.
Dan, I
That's
might send
animated.
you
I
a
think I did the
vlog
best job.
series that I watch that's post narrated and it, vaguely similar kind of humor. So it's nice.
All
I'm
right,
not saying
great.
you'll learn
Yeah, do it.
anything from it, but like it could work. All right. Well, I think that we're gonna go, and I'm gonna try to not get my car stuck on this snowed out ass road. I think I should be okay.
Yeah,
Sounds
get
good to
home
me.
safe.
Oh,
The bit was good. I liked it.
That
yeah.
was a good bit. Francie, when
gonna
this
try to think of
podcast is
something.
done, you have to send me that
Yes.
fake video.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll get it.
It's vital.
I'll get it. I have to.
Do you
I
have
have
it
to
like
get sent
bookmarked
it
or
again.
something?
So.
No,
I need her to send it to me again. Yeah.
You have to get it sent
'Cause
to
it's
you?
just like
By
the
who? Oh, so I should just text Danielle.
No, I think Francie
no,
should
I
do
can
it.
just get it.
No, I could just text Danielle. It's all good.
She lives with her though.
Well, can you
Oh, that's right.
can you just maybe I'll just do it because then I can ask her about everything too.
It's important. We're gonna handle it
But
delicately.
don't worry.
All right, great.
All right, so thank you guys so much for watching episode 2 of Was This Helpful? We have been my sister.
4.
2,
What?
idiot.
4.
It's fucking 4.
Okay.
Episode
listen,
4.
I'm being yelled at, and I don't like it.
Yeah, because you fucked up.
We're being very calm.
Oh my God.
I wasn't
Thank
yelling.
you guys for watching episode 33 of Was This Helpful? We have been my sister. Say your name.
Yes,
Say your name.
Francie.
And my cousin.
Francie.
Dan.
And me, Eli. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Be good. Have fun.
Bye.
That was so
Be
funny.
good.